time to go. My dentist shaved off part of my tooth and it hurts like a motherfucker, and I'm supposed to like act like nothing is going on for 2 weeks. I'm supposed to be dealing with this, but we're back for another Winx LP episode, and we're starting strong with this footage of Brandon running with his sausages and grilling them. I literally lost it when I saw it for the first time, especially with this lady.
Aha, guys. Morgie! Dorshna! Yeah. Oh! You begar.
Following him and booing him while he's cooking. And you know what? At first I was like, what the hell? And then I remembered, you guys, I think he literally took sausages from her house while he was on the job. So I kind of get it. Then Aisha asked Nabu to go hang out. I was like, okay, great. They're gonna go on a date or something. I get a notification that he got hung up on something. And that notification is him with that stupid ass hat. Okay, that hat is like the festival hat or whatever, and could have just said he was going to work, but no, instead he rode up to the place where we were supposed to meet up, which is the festival ground, looking like a fool because the uniform that they picked is insane. Like, it's just so funny looking, but also at the same time he came there while riding a broom. In any case, the little Winx Big Opinions Alfonso bitch had a cat give birth, well, which is something I have never had happen in a game before, maybe because I haven't had pets when I was playing The Sims 3 like way back in the day, so mayhaps, perchance. I just didn't know that this is a possibility, but he offered us a kitten, so obviously I said to Stella, go pick the kitten up. And she went over there and she got the baby kitten. You know, the game gives the animals a name, randomized, and I looked at her name and it was Jezebel. Jezebel. And Jezebel is crazy for a kitten. I kept the name, obvi, but girl, what the hell? Also, just look at Stella and her kitten. They're so cute, like, come on. I love how she's carrying her, it's so adorable. And also the rainwater splashing everywhere when she walks is such a cute detail. Also, look at Jezebel constantly falling over herself while she's running around and learning how to walk or whatever. Well, not how to walk, but getting used to her body. You know how little animals do that. And it's so funny because it's happening at the same time as Musa plays really dramatic music. What the fuck? Why are they dancing like that all of a sudden? Oh, of course. This girl does the same thing in every universe, I swear to God.
Yeah, I wonder if Nabu can do something to help me. I gotta get rid of Mitzi. She follows me everywhere. It's like having another shadow. Every time I turn around, she's there.
So I set everything up for this wedding on the beach in Il Paradiso. I put a table down for a cake. I had 2 cakes, by the way. One is a backup, a wedding arch, a bunch of outdoor lights that are shaped like lilies. I didn't have any sitting in front of the wedding arch because that usually cuts down on issues. I had everything set up early, and yet, bitch, for some unknown reason, Flora went, whoa, someone in this group has unresolved issues. I think I'm gonna leave before fighting starts. And then for some reason the game goes, oh, people were hoping to see a wedding, but it didn't happen. How sad. Huh? But we haven't even started yet. Right off the bat, Stella had a bunch of bad moodlets because of it, which is, you know, great. It's fantastic. And I see everyone start leaving, even the Winx girlies. Bitch, girl, please. Like, I tell them to go back because what the fuck? And they turn around. While I'm thinking nothing could get worse. At least we're still moving, you know? Things are still happening. It starts to fucking rain. But I fucking killed it with this beach aesthetic. You can't tell me nothing. And look at how pretty they look. I don't know what the fuck Brandon is wearing though. But him being half naked is, you know, better than a full ugly outfit anyway, so whatever. You know, I'll always say yay to Brandon. That doesn't make any sense. I was crying, it's cute and all, except I noticed while I was replaying the footage that Stella's last name is Heraklion now, and that's just stupid. I named Brandon Heraklion just because, like, I need the last names for them, so I put Heraklion, but listen, she's a princess of Solaria, okay? So they're gonna get their names changed next time I'm in the game because I'm not doing this shit. Like, they're supposed to be Solaria because they're the royal couple now. They're literally freezing cold, but they look great, dude. Like, I fucking killed it. They cut the cake, those cuties, like, they're adorable. They look fucking amazing. Well, at least Roxy showed up, which kind of gives like 7th Winx type of vibe. However, I do want to mention that in the original, she's like 16 when they meet, and the girls are, it's season 4, they are at least 20. I would say they're probably like 21, maybe 22 or some shit, but basically they're in their 20s. I don't think that they would have been buddies like that, more like older sister type of deal, mayhaps. Anyway. And then they went to France for their honeymoon because, first of all, Brandon has this thing. His life goal is to be an adventurer, okay? So obviously I have to be like traveling with him sometimes. So I decided this would be a perfect opportunity. Damn, I wish it wasn't looking so choppy. Like, also, I don't know if this happens automatically or not, but whenever the couple goes for a honeymoon or something, I don't know, but they immediately went upstairs to, as the cue said, get frisky, and at the same time, this guy goes, ooh, I like you or whatever, to Stella, and listen, I've never seen eyebrows as evil as those, so creep me out a little. By the way, I noticed that Sims do this cute thing. I don't remember it happening at all when I was playing with it like years ago. Maybe I forgot, maybe my game didn't have some kind of expansion or something. Whatever. They do this cute thing now when they get married and engaged.
Linda. What's up?
It's kind of fucking adorable if I do so myself. Like, I'm happy for them, they're happy, whatever. They got a shit ton of nectar, then disgraced. They got disgraced again for woohooing in public. And like, they haven't though. They were in their room at the hotel or hostel or whatever the fuck it is, like I don't know. Both of them got in trouble, but while Brandon felt kind of shit about it, unfortunately Stella did not give a flying fuck. I would say actually fortunately, she could not give less of a fuck about it actually. Then they went exploring the tombs, or is that how you pronounce it? And I don't know what the hell those things are called specifically, like in France, if it's the same thing as a tomb in Egypt or whatever, I don't know. And I also don't know how to play it correctly without killing them, if that's possible. I have a feeling that since it's Sims, there's like a million ways to die in those tombs and I just don't know about them. So we were kind of on a shaky ground the entire time, honestly, especially considering that I don't have the Showtime expansion, so I wouldn't be able to get a genie and resurrect a Sim. So, you know, we're kind of playing on the edge here. Ugh, they're so pretty. Like, it's sickening. Also, if you guys have Enras, you can see your Sim's sexuality. And while I was looking for something else, I decided to check Brandon's because, well, I never looked. And this guy is aggressively hetero. It's so it's funny. And it's crazy. -73 for guys? Okay, girl. Damn. Also, -73 is such a funny number. I love that it's a random number as well. It's not just like 1 or 2 or -2 or whatever the hell. It's always a random number. That's quite funny to me, to BH. Oh my god, you guys, this is so Stella and Brandon from season 2.
Take this!
Brandon, no! Oh, why is the current so strong? Was it this one? Oh, yeah!
Stella. The World Adventures pack is actually pretty nice. Just like look at all this quests that they've put in there. I really like that every world is pretty big and there's a lot to explore. And the fact that there's 3 of them and you don't have to buy them all separately. Wink wink. Then when they got out of the tomb, Stella took a picture of Brandon and the name that the game gave that photo is absolutely great. No notes. And now I want to show you something so fucked up. Look at this hotel or a hostel full of doppelgängers. There's only like 2 people out of 8 that are not literal copies of each other. And I'm sure there are copies of those 2 somewhere around here lurking. And that is so unsettling. It grossed me out when I saw it. I was like, what the hell is this? What in Us situation is going on? What in Sasha and Brad's kids? What was it, sleepover adventures movies going on? Creepy. And now we're back home, about to resume the usual day-to-day. Oh, Aisha wants to propose to Naboo. Should we? I feel like this is turning into some sort of dating game at this point, but you know what? It makes sense. Those 2 were also quite coupley in the original, I feel like, in terms of like getting engaged and whatever too. So next episode is gonna be out soon.
Bye.